I came to New York Comic Con to interview people about fake news headlines I made up, and ask them a few other uncomfortable questions.
He's rage baiting me. This is a trap.
Disney announced they're doing a new Star Wars series where they're making Anakin Skywalker black.
Were you guys high when you read these questions?
As a parent?
I won't get on my knees, but I'll bark.
All right. Marvel announced that they're going to be rebooting Blade, and they're making him Chinese. They're calling him Braid. How do you feel about that?
I don't know how to feel about that.
Marvel announced a new X-Men spinoff is coming called The X-Men, but now they're all How do you feel about that?
I mean, why don't they just call them the X-People?
So they're not people anymore is what you're saying. So people aren't people is what you're saying.
I don't think we should,
Have you ever had sex with someone who was wearing cosplay?
No. Do I look like I have?
Netflix is rebooting The Office, and everyone in it is going to be
black, and they're calling it the Trap House.
Does that sound like something you would watch?
I don't think so.
Why not? Because they're all black? Disney announced today they're going to be doing a new Star Wars series, but they're making Anakin Skywalker black to be consistent with how Darth Vader looks. Do you think that's the right move for the franchise?
First of all, our strength is in diversity, and that creative decisions are made with a lot of care and thought.
If George Floyd were still alive today and got superpowers, what do you think they would be?
well, he could probably breathe for one.
What's the most likely reason someone would get a restraining order against you?
I'll let you know when that happens.
So you're anticipating it happening?
Well, I'm not psychic, but if it happens, it happens.
So I'd like to take a real quick break to thank our sponsors, Walmart. Walmart is endorsing everything we were saying on this episode of MK Ultra Money. Every political view, every joke, every comment we make is sponsored by Walmart Corporation. So thank you, Walmart, for sponsoring this video.
DC also announced that they're going to be doing Wonder Woman 3, but it will be a prequel about her time serving proudly in the
Israeli Defense Forces. How do you think that will go over?
Are these all rage bait questions? He's rage baiting me.
I'm not rage baiting. There's no rage.
This is a trap. This is a trap.
I'm just asking some questions about Comic-Con.
I don't know how to answer these questions. I'm literally just a white girl. Please don't ask me these questions. Please, I don't want to be canceled. I don't want.
Hey! That's my cousin. All right, so I got my blood-related cousin here who I randomly ran into. Matt, what's your favorite slur?
The R word, and not the one you're thinking.
Who's your favorite character?
That Alucard fellow from Castlevania is pretty cool.
Would you still love him if he was extremely racist?
I feel like some things, it's okay. like Russians.
And Indians.
And Indians, yeah.
That's right. ICE announced a new partnership with the Pokemon company. They're calling it Pokemon Gotta Detain 'Em All. Do you think that crosses the line, or is that clever branding?
I don't think they're doing it far enough. If they want, they can take my grandma.
Are you Mexican?
Close enough.
What are you?
Guatemalan.
Can we get a crack the whip? Bro, my cameraman's half black. That's racist, bro. He has slavery ancestry.
Sorry, man. Next time I'll direct it at you.
Marvel recently confirmed that Captain America's shield was made by slave labor. Do you still think it's morally okay for him to still use it?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You heard it here, folks. Slave labor is okay. Matt, if I give you $1, will you get on your knees and bark like a dog?
Absolutely not.
$2.
Absolutely
this guy
not.
wants to do it? He looked at me.
Absolutely not.
Don't ask me any questions about Street Fighter.
Do you not play Street Fighter?
I played Street Fighter, and the only character I played actually is Cammy's.
Why are you dressed as Cammy then if you don't know Street Fighter?
Why wouldn't I dress as Cammy?
Yeah, but do you play Street Fighter?
I've played it. I'm not like a player. You know what I mean?
How many games have you played? How long have you been playing Cammy for?
I think I've played Street Fighter maybe like, I could count on one hand. I usually play it at conventions. So like
That's
in
it?
the arcade hall, yeah.
You don't even have a copy of Street Fighter?
I literally don't have a copy of Street Fighter.
Oh my God, this is embarrassing right here for her. So they announced at Comic-Con that there's gonna be a new X-Men spinoff called The X-Men, but they're all now. How do you feel about that?
I think it could be really great. I'm waiting for this project. Curious about
What superpower would you want, but only to have during sex?
I'd want them to moan.
You can't just make them moan on your own, man? They're gonna call him Small Boss, man.
That's
Shit.
crazy.
What superpower would you want specifically and only to have during sex?
Pheromone manipulation.
Okay, and how would that work?
Attract the only people that I want to attract, and then have sex with them. Like the people I wouldn't have a chance with normally, just use my pheromone manipulation on them.
And I would like to also thank our sponsor, Walmart, once again. Walmart endorses being able to manipulate women into having sex with you. Thank you, Walmart, for that. Disney announced they're doing a new Star Wars series where they're making Anakin Skywalker black so he's consistent with how Darth Vader looks. How do you feel about that?
I think that's a smart move.
So it's good that Anakin Skywalker is now going to be black and Hayden Christensen is going to be acting in blackface. I just saw this fucking Latina mommy and her nipples like piercing out. I was like, yo, you're here with your kids and you got your nipples out like that? That's crazy.
That's a bad look. As a parent.
If George Floyd were still alive today and got superpowers, what would they be?
I like to play the 5th of Jack.
Of crack?
Of Jack.
Of crack, the 5th of crack. He was on Fent, not crack, but...
It's funny how you would know he was on. Is he on that? Was he on that? Maybe you gave it to him.
Walmart, thank you for sponsoring this video. Walmart endorses fentanyl. Thank you, Walmart, again, for sponsoring this video. Netflix is gonna be rebooting The Office, and everyone in it is gonna be black. They're gonna be calling it The Trap House. Do you think that's gonna be successful?
No.
Why not?
I think you know why.
Do you think it'd be better if they premiered it on like BET instead of Netflix?
That's crazy.
I have so many questions on here. I only got one more now.
You had to pick the best question. Yeah, the hottest button question you got. Is this is gonna be your clickbait?
All right.
Will be the cover photo for you.
How bad should I make it?
Don't tag me in this, please. No.
How much would it take to
He can't even say it.
how much would it cost to get you guys on your knees to bark like a dog?
Oh wow. I mean, I feel like you should be the one. Like we should be asking you that. Yeah, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much would it cost for us to get you to bark like a dog? Yeah. For us.
See, I'm the one interviewing you
But
guys.
I mean, that one. Look at us. You're saying you wouldn't bark like a dog for us?
No.
No?
No.
Well, thank you for this
My
interview.
cameraman's looking at me like, bro, I would do that shit.
Cap.
Yo, Lito's about to get on his knees and start
I saw
barking.
Cap.
We got to bark.
I won't get on my knees, but I'll bark.
All right. If I give you $1, will you get on your knees and bark like a dog?
Make it 2.
2? I'll do it. $2?
You won't.
Yeah, $2. Bark, bark. Let's go! We finally got someone to fucking do it. If George Floyd were still alive and had superpowers, what do you think it would be?
The power to carry his voice to millions.
So you know, like supersonic voice where you could be like, ah! And then like someone would be like knocked down by it because it'd be so powerful.
More in a metaphorical sense.
Yeah, like, ah! Like you're knocked over. Like, pretend you're knocked over, Lito. Ah! Yeah, like that.